Have you ever felt a profound, unsettling emptiness, even when by all accounts you should be happy? You've achieved goals, acquired possessions, perhaps even cultivated a seemingly perfect image online, yet a gnawing void persists. What if I told you that this very feeling of emptiness isn't a sign of your failure, but rather a direct, chilling fulfillment of a prophecy laid out decades ago by one of the 20th century's most brilliant minds, Aldous Huxley? He dared to suggest that the greatest threat to human fulfillment wouldn't be external oppression, but internal pacification, a world where we are engineered for superficial contentment, skillfully diverted from anything that truly matters. Huxley didn't just write a dystopian novel, he penned a psychological blueprint for our modern malaise, revealing that the very things we chase for happiness are often the architects of our deepest dissatisfaction. Your life feels empty, not because you lack things, but because you are overflowing with the wrong kind of things, meticulously crafted to keep you from true meaning. This isn't just about societal critique, it's a deeply personal psychological struggle. You might wake up some mornings with a sense of dread, even if your calendar is full and your social media feed is buzzing with apparent connections. You scroll endlessly, seeking a dopamine hit, only to feel more disconnected. You chase achievements, promotions, external validation, believing that this time it will fill the void. But the satisfaction is fleeting, a sugary rush that leaves you crashing harder than before. Perhaps you find yourself in toxic relationship patterns, drawn to the chaos because it distracts you from the quiet terror of your own inner landscape. Or you self-sabotage opportunities for genuine growth, fearing the discomfort that comes with real change. This pervasive sense of meaninglessness, this hollow ache, isn't a personal failing. It's the insidious consequence of a world designed to keep us perpetually distracted, perpetually entertained, and perpetually just shy of true self-awareness. It's the byproduct of a culture that offers endless soma, Huxley's fictional drug of instant gratification, in various modern forms, shielding us from the existential questions and profound discomfort that are, paradoxically, the gateway to a meaningful existence. We have been conditioned to equate superficial pleasure with profound happiness, and the result is a generation grappling with a soul-crushing emptiness that traditional solutions only seem to deepen. Huxley's masterpiece, Brave New World, isn't merely a warning about totalitarianism, it's a profound commentary on the psychology of manufactured consent and the suppression of the human spirit. The core insight lies in his concept of soma, not just a pill, but a metaphor for any distraction that numbs us to deeper truths, discomfort, and the vital necessity of struggle. In our age, soma manifests as endless social media feeds, binge-watching, compulsive shopping, superficial dating apps, and the relentless pursuit of fleeting pleasures. These aren't inherently evil, but when they become our primary mode of engagement, they function as psychological anesthesia, preventing us from confronting the challenging but ultimately growth-inducing aspects of reality. We are conditioned from birth, through advertising and social norms, to desire specific external markers of success and happiness, while subtly discouraged from introspection, critical thinking, and the pursuit of profound spiritual or philosophical questions. This societal conditioning is Huxley's insidious genius, control not through force, but through manufactured contentment. This avoidance of discomfort, Huxley argued, robs us of our very humanity. Genuine growth, profound joy, and deep meaning often emerge from grappling with suffering, challenge, and existential angst. A society designed to eliminate all discomfort inadvertently eliminates the potential for depth. This aligns perfectly with philosophical psychology. Think of Jung's concept of the shadow, the parts of ourselves we deny or repress. Our modern soma prevents us from engaging in this vital shadow work, leading to an unconscious accumulation of unexamined anxieties and unfulfilled potentials, which manifest as emptiness. Nietzsche, similarly, warned against the last man, a being who seeks only comfort and safety, devoid of passion, creativity, or the will to overcome. Huxley's society of perpetual contentment is a factory for lost men, content in their superficiality but utterly devoid of purpose. The feelies in Brave New World, immersive, sensory entertainment, parallel our hyperstimulated culture, where superficial sensory experiences replace authentic, vulnerable human connection and emotional depth. We mistake sensation for emotion and quantity of contact for quality of connection. Huxley's later work, particularly The Perennial Philosophy and The Doors of Perception, offered a counter-narrative, suggesting that this emptiness arises from a disconnection from a deeper, unifying spiritual truth, accessible not through external means, but through disciplined introspection and a conscious expansion of awareness. The emptiness in this light is a call for transcendence, a signal that our souls hunger for something beyond the material and the immediate, something that the brave new world of consumerism and distraction actively suppresses. So, how do we escape this well-intentioned but ultimately soul-crushing trap? How do we reclaim depth in a world designed for distraction? It begins with conscious action, with a radical commitment to choosing meaning over momentary pleasure. Here are 5 practical steps. 1. Confront your soma. Identify your personal numbing agents. Is it endless scrolling, compulsive shopping, comfort eating, excessive entertainment, or perhaps even gossiping? Create intentional boundaries. Institute digital detox hours, set spending limits, or designate specific times for focused, uninterrupted work or reflection. The goal isn't to eliminate pleasure, but to create space for discomfort and introspection, which are essential for growth. 2. Embrace meaningful discomfort. Actively seek out challenges that force you to grow. This could be learning a difficult new skill, engaging in tough conversations you've been avoiding, committing to a rigorous fitness routine, or pursuing creative projects that push your boundaries. Allow yourself to feel boredom, frustration, and even sadness without immediately reaching for a distraction. These uncomfortable emotions are not enemies. They are messengers, guiding you towards what truly matters and where growth is needed. 3. Cultivate deeper connections. Prioritize vulnerable, authentic relationships over superficial ones. Spend less time cultivating a perfect online persona and more time having deep, meaningful conversations with trusted friends and family. Join communities centered around shared values or purposeful activities, rather than just shared interests. True connection requires presence, empathy, and the willingness to be seen, flaws and all. 4. Seek experiential wisdom, conscious exploration. Move beyond intellectual understanding. Engage in practices that lead to direct experience of meaning. This could be consistent meditation or mindfulness, spending extended time in nature, engaging deeply in creative expression, art, music, writing, or a disciplined self-inquiry. While Huxley explored psychedelics for this purpose, the modern interpretation emphasizes conscious, ethical exploration of inner states through accessible, sustainable practices that build self-awareness and connection to something larger than oneself. The aim is not escape, but expanded perception. 5. Re-evaluate. Progress. Challenge the societal narrative of what constitutes a good life. Question the relentless pursuit of more, faster, newer. Define your own metrics for fulfillment, emphasizing internal growth, contribution, meaningful experiences, and authentic living over external acquisition, status, or superficial accomplishments. What does a truly rich life look like to you, independent of the societal expectations? The emptiness you feel isn't a flaw, it's a profound signal. It's your deeper self crying out for authenticity, for meaning, for a connection to something beyond the superficial. Aldous Huxley, the prophet of our modern condition, showed us that the path to a full life isn't found in more soma, but in the courageous act of rejecting it, embracing the discomfort of reality, and choosing depth over distraction. Your life can be vibrant, purpose-filled, and deeply meaningful, but only when you consciously choose to fill it with what truly matters, not what society conditions you to consume. It's time to stop sleepwalking through your existence and start living with intention. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more profound insights, and share this video with someone who might also be searching for answers. Let's collectively choose depth,